So, JC, the floor is yours. What have you got?
Yes, thank you so much, Heidi. As you mentioned earlier, when it comes to global competitiveness, hindi magpapahuli ang mga Rizalians. Indeed, November has been an eventful month, especially for our international affairs. We actually had four international events in just 1 month. Can you believe that, Heidi?
It is really quite impressive, JC. So many international
Yeah.
events.
Yeah. Do you remember our first Spotlight episode where we featured Dr. Monica Lakwani? So that was actually about our project with JCTC, or Jefferson Community and Technical College, located in Louisville, Kentucky, USA, Jose Rizal Institute, Arani. Now, this project has been going on since August, and just last week, it has finally come to an end. Students, grade 12 humanities students from Jose Rizal Institute sent a closing letter to JCTC, and we've also exchanged pecha kuchas. Now, pecha kucha is actually a method of presentation where the presentation is a maximum of 20 slides, and each slide contains 0 to 6 words and mostly pictures, and you're supposed to discuss it in just 20 seconds. So the whole presentation will be just 400 seconds. Now, you can use this method in any kind of topic, but for our class, for this project, we've used this to exchange details about each other's cultures, about our country, what represents us Filipinos, something like that. Now, I'm sure you guys are interested in this project. Now, let me tell you that you are not the only ones that's interested in this project. We have some schools from India and Kentucky that are also interested in doing this project with us. Now, they are interested in making a partnership, a collaboration to do the same project with JRI Arani. Now, this project has been a talk in our classroom actually. So as I'm speaking with my classmates, they've mentioned that they are sad because this project has finally come to an end, and we've treated our pen pals as our friends already, so they've become very close to us. And but we're also happy because it opened a lot of opportunities, other opportunities for more projects like this to come.
Okay, JC, let me just add
Yeah.
something. First, thank
Mhm.
you for explaining what Pecha Kucha means because I almost asked what is it all about. And another one, our Resilience, if you can remember our first episode, it was all about this project between the JCTC college students and our Hume students. We had Dr. Monica Lakwani there, and JC was one of the participants of that
Yeah, I
project.
was.
Another thing, um, we should really feel very proud that a lot of international programs or schools are now really interested on having collaboration with us. So another thing about that, fun fact, that we are JCTC's first ever international collaboration. So it is really a proud moment and an attack resilient for us. Yeah. Now, JC, you shared with us
Yeah.
earlier the reactions of your classmates about this project's conclusion. Now, what about yours? What are you feeling? How are you feeling about this project entirely, generally? Yeah.
Well, just like them, of course, I'm also sad that it has come to an end. But I'm also happy because we've had fun in the process. We've met people, we've made friends, and we've exchanged about each other's cultures. So, uh, we've actually personally with my pen pal, we've talked about each other's national dances and our national drinks. So it made me want to experience it personally, go to Cuba personally, go to their country and experience it for myself. Speaking of learning others' cultures, the International Education Week was actually celebrated in the third week of November. So if you're curious, what is the International Education Week? So it actually celebrates international education and exchange worldwide. Now, our SPA, Mr. Ezekiel Recto, actually attended an International Education Week reception of Fulbright Philippines last November 19 in Shangri-La Hotel. So it is important that we recognize this event because we benefit from it. And this event recognizes and celebrates outgoing Filipino scholars. Now, it brings people together to share their experiences, their knowledge, and as I said before, we do benefit from it, and it shows through the partnerships that we had. An example for this is Sir Sean Patrick Higgins' animation class with our ICT students last November 13. Sir Sean is actually a Fulbright DAS fellow, and he visited JRI Arani back in 2023 to teach animation to ICT and train teachers in the gamification of STEM instruction. And just this 2024, he taught our students a mini animation unit that consists of 5 animation projects using free web tools. These free web tools are Photopea, Godot, GIMP, Blender, and Wix. Wix is actually what they used for animation. They animated their names, adding various effects here and there. And let me tell you that they are successful with their animation. And I had the chance to talk with ICT's instructor, Mr. Demras Ibarbia, and here is his statement.
Using animation online application shared by Sersion enables students to visualize and understand complex subjects or processes. It helps ICT students, both grade 11 and 12, to experience an actual animation process, develop and create their own animation project or output. With this, ICT students are very excited to do more animation projects with Sersion's guidance.
And resilience, if you think that's the last of our international events, you're wrong. We have another international activity, and that is the language table. So just last week, Friday, November 22, we had an activity with a school in California, the Skyline College. So Professor Raju Pisay, along with Mr. Recto, facilitated this activity. So the students from Skyline College are actually learning Filipino. And what's the best way to learn Filipino than to be exposed or to talk with actual Filipino speakers? So basically, our students and students from Skyline College are put into different breakout rooms. And then the students from Skyline prepared questions, a set of questions such as what is your hobby? What habits do you have? Usual questions to get to know someone. Now, they prepared a set of Filipino questions and they conversed in Filipino. And then after their exchange, after their conversation, they can move on to the next breakout room. So each student will enter 3 breakout rooms in total. Now, after this language table, after this activity, I had a chance to talk with one of my classmates because she participated in this event and this activity. And then I asked her what part of the activity stuck with her. And then she said that a student from Skyline asked her a question, ano ang buhay para sa iyo? Or what is life for you? And she said that question really stuck with her because it just made her reflect what life is for her, what her purpose in life is, you know? And she said, ironically, she was disappointed that the activity ended because at first the students were very nervous. They were very nervous at first because, of course, they were talking with strangers. And as they talked with each other, they slowly opened up with each other and they had fun. So by the end of the activity, they were disappointed and wish they had more time to get to know each other. And also from grade 11 STEM 8, I had the chance to interview Sophia the Process to get her statement on what are her impressions in this activity since she's attended this 3 times now. Yeah, and so here is the statement of Sophia.
The language table was a very fun and memorable experience. The excitement never went away, even though it was my 3rd time already. We were able to learn from each other and create bonds and connection. Overall, it was a very nice experience, and I would definitely do it again if I were given a chance.
And resilience, those are the four international events that were held here in JRI this November. So hearing this just truly make me excited. And doesn't it make you excited? It makes me look forward to what else our school has in store for us. So yeah, resilience, that's it.
Yes, and JC, with that question, what is life for you and for us? I am sure that everyone now will reflect. Yeah, and I am sure that it is not just you, but all of us are now very, very excited for more international activities that we are going to have in the future. So, with that, thank you so much, JC. Yeah. And another fun fact, resilience, before I end this international affairs report, that this language table discussions are, or JERA has been doing it since 2022. And so far, it's been really helpful to students and teachers here and internationally, since confidence is being molded, as well as the connection and friendships. And yeah, that's all with that. Just always remember the theme of this year's International Education Week: explore.